Okay, it's just a delay. Don't know what happened. For a second there, I didn't have any video, but I think everything is working. The chat is working, the live stream is working. I'm just going to set up comments in here. Give me one moment so you don't have to turn around for these. It's strange, my live stream is not mobile. Now it's loading. Okay, so I'm just going to set it up. Hello. Hello to everyone that just joined me. Let's now I have it in top chat. Let's see all chat, and I should be able to see you just in front. Yeah, okay, sorted. It's just equality. Let's do this. Okay, so a couple of things has happened. Well, one thing has happened. I got myself a new laptop. Why? Because my old one is old and it's falling apart, unfortunately. One of the USB ports isn't working. The battery lasts about 45 minutes and give me about 3 seconds warning before it shuts itself down. And the screen has a slight damage, which means I have ghost touches on my display. So I thought it's time. Even though most of my time I'm spending right now on my desktop computer, which is just there. I thought I am going to take advantage of the fact that I haven't been on holidays and I managed to get some savings and treat myself to a laptop, but not a usual laptop. Well, apart from the Republic of Gamers big logo, which is totally not why I got this, because I needed something with a decent hardware to do some video editing. And as it happens, that correlates with what hardware is offered to gamers. So that's why I'm here. So today we're going to open this Republic of Gamers ASUS Zephyrus Duo 16-inch, and I'll send you a configuration. So if here, so this is the laptop I've got with exact configuration. I can send you a link to a chat as well. So this is to purchase, and the exact configuration is here, so you can take a look and see. So briefly, what I've got in here, I've got a GTX NVIDIA GTX 3070. That's the one, Ti. So it should give me enough. I have, no, is it mine? This is 650R. I'm gonna find it somewhere here. Come on, it has a refresh rate of the screen 165, but it is a quad, I think. Is it quad? I don't even remember at this point. Yeah, it is quad display, and it has a lot of different things. Anyway, so that's the thing displayed in here. One of the specifications. You can actually browse this like. This is one of the 4 specifications for this level, but there's I think 8 or 12 different specifications for this laptop. So depending on what you're looking after, you can take a look and see. But let's go and actually go to my desk and let's open the big box. It's actually quite heavy. I think this is around 7 kilo right now. Obviously there's lots of things inside, but I thought, since I've only got it just now, they called me to collect it I would open it live, and for that I need my lovely knife. If you follow me for some time, you probably know that my laptop is actually engraved. I might actually do the same thing depending on how it looks like on that side. So let's get rid of the security tabs and let's open it, and then I'll talk to you about why I picked this particular model and why I think it might be a good idea, but it also might be a bad idea. This model has a couple of strong points and weak points, and I really hope that that was a good decision. Ugh. I have a wibbly wobbly rest, which is here. Anything else in here? I don't think so. So that goes on the floor. I have a big box in here, which is probably power supply. I'll open it in a second. And in here I have another box which has a laptop in it. So it's one box in another box. Ugh. It's too many boxes. There's actually laptop itself is so much smaller. This is 15.6 inch display, so yeah, something that I can actually take with me. My previous laptop was 14 inch, so it's a slight step up. And at first I really considered the version with 4K display, but then I thought at this size 4K display I won't be able to use 100% scaling, otherwise I won't be able to see anything. So I've decided to actually not to get that display. Ooh, look at this. Shiny. I don't know what any of that is, but it's very gamery. There's some sort of coordinates from a game or some sort of. What else is there? There's nothing there, it's just this. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's start with the boring stuff, because that's how you build anticipation. I've got this wobbly silicone rest, and that's going to be quite useful for reasons that become very apparent very soon. Oh, it's actually not. It is kind of silicone. It's really floppy. Right. So that's gonna go on the side. Now in this box in here, which is also titled Republic of Gamers, because I'm such a I will treat myself also to a copy of Spider-Man, because I've played it on PlayStation. I borrowed the game and completed the 100% the game, and I really want to play again because it was such a good game. And this laptop's going to be capable of that, but for the most part it's going to be, unfortunately, editing machine on the go. So let's see what we have in here. There are some gamery things. It's not just power systems. No, this is about. Oh my god, this is huge. How many watts? Look at the size of this thing. I mean, I'm just gonna need a bag for the power supply alone. That goes on the floor. I kid you not, this is just the power supply. How many watts do I need? So this is 20 volts. So this is USB and 14 amps. So 280 watts. Wow. Wow. All right. First disappointment, I'll have to always carry this with me. Ugh. Ugh. Oh god. Oh god. Well, I wanted a high-spec laptop, so it's a price to pay, I guess. But this is, honestly, I could defend myself with this. Let's get rid of that. For this size, to be honest, they could at least include the USB Type-C in here, so I could charge my phone with it as well. Right, okay. So that is a power supply, and that is a lead. The cable is thick as, oh, it's very thick. So if this part is not going to be particularly portable. Oh, I was honestly hoping for a small one. I hope that maybe it's a mode for me. But let's go to the main dish, which is a laptop itself, which has a lot of plastic around it. So let's open it nicely. What you've been up to, guys? You've been up to doing something cool and fun. So I've been working really hard lately. Oh, there you have it. Now, proper unboxing. We in focus? Yes, we in focus. Ta-da! So a hinge box. This is actually a hinge box, and the laptop kind of goes up. Okay, so the laptop is heavy. I'm not going to lie, it is heavy, but it's not particularly thick. It's acceptably thick. I don't mind this. Obviously, we're gonna go through this in a second. This box, honestly, is just a hinge. That's what they did. It's just a big hinged box. There's nothing else in here. Ah, there is something in here. So this is like a razor, I guess. They can double as a razor. This is a cardboard, really, so it's temporary. And there is something in here. Okay, so what else do we have? Probably paperwork. Let's have a look. Yeah, paperwork. Ah, Dying Light 2. I already have this. I already have this game. I might actually raffle the game then. Yeah, some just paperwork. Okay. So I'll be able to redeem a code for someone. Nice. See, don't tell me I never did anything for you guys. Okay, that's pretty much it. I don't think there is anything else. So yeah, that goes back in. I don't think I'm going to need this, so let's go kind of back to the box right now. Okay. Back to the box. Come on, back to the box. Yeah. It's a nice box, but yeah, with the current state of things, I'm not going to use it for anything. Alright, and the laptop itself, we need some more foil to be removed. Now, my version has 16 gigs of RAM. That's going to be probably upgraded if I can get inside to upgrade the RAM. I know it can support more, so I'm probably going to use this because that's definitely something I'm going to need for editing. A little bit more RAM. This is definitely a surface. We can work on an engraver. I think I'm just going to engrave some stuff on it. That would be cool. I'll practice on the other laptop. So the top surface is anodized aluminum. The bottom surface, this is plastic. That is plastic. There's a one vent here, one vent here. Speaking of I/O, what do we have? We have vents. We have USB Type C. We have HDMI out, another port. Looking by the number of pins, this is 3.0. This is obviously your gigabit Ethernet. And in here we have another number of 1, 2, 5. Yeah, this is 3.0. Micro SD card, microphone and headphones, another USB Type C, and this is power. Why the power isn't on the back on the side? I prefer it to the back, I think. Alright, let's get rid of that sticker. We have DDR5 RAM. Ugh, nice. And we have a 5 fast charging port, so I can charge my stuff through this port in here on this side. This is fast charging, so I'll be able to connect my laptop. So, ooh, look at that. Now you can't see anything because there is a cover on it. Look at that. So let's talk about this laptop, because there's a couple of things that you're gonna think like, what the hell are you doing? Why did you get this? Over the time, one of the things I came let's raise this slightly. Over the time, I figured out the way I use laptop is that I really care about screen estate, and unfortunately, while having a nice, like, let's say 4K displays would be nice, and you can set the scaling, then you end up with a screen that is not very readable. And how do I know this? I know this because I've got like 3 different portable displays, and I've experimented with 4K, 1080p, and 2 1080p's actually. And portable displays works if you have a desk and you can put them next to it, providing you have a USB Type-C. Otherwise, it's just too many cables to make it practical. I didn't have. But I've noticed that more often than not, I care about having that second display for something. And more often than not, I wouldn't use the entire display, I would use a part of it. And I know you could just split the window and have one in here, second one in here, and just do it this way. But the reality of the situation is that scaling of the content that is, already on 1080, it looks absolutely unusable, and it's a horrible experience. So this thing came out. A friend of mine had not exactly the same one, but had the Duo version of the ASUS already, and it was really serving her well. So this laptop has a touch screen in here, which is quite nice, and a second display. This is actual second display, which is a half of the resolution of the main display, which allows you to do cool tricks. So let's power this on while we talk. Let's get this big, massive brick connected. Oh, that's going to be such a pain to carry this. So using a second display isn't a problem if you have a desk and you're working on a desk, and this is where this laptop I'm kind of worried about, because when you're on a desk, that is not going to be a problem. I don't mind having a touchscreen on the side. The keyboard seems alright so far, but if I'm going to keep it, let's say, on the sofa or in the bed, I'm kind of worried that not having that extra palm rest in here is going to hinder my typing. However, in my previous usages, I didn't really use the laptop on a sofa for typing that much. I would be tinkering in the Node-RED, I would be doing some reading, I would be, checking something. So typing wasn't really a priority for me. I was mostly doing editing or checking something, and I was benefiting from the second display rather than anything else. And your use case might be different, obviously, and I would strongly urge you to cater to your use case. But for me, that would be the main purpose of having a device. So one of the very strong appeals of this is that I could have like Node-RED on the main display and the dashboard from Node-RED on the bottom display, and work on it at the same time. So you kind of get the idea what is important to me. Let's power this baby on. Defy boundaries, chart new horizons. Okay, I'll do one horizon at a time. Now, you'll have to kind of rotate your power jack, otherwise you'll cover up your ports, which isn't great. Yeah, I'm not going to like this power jack. That's the first thing I know I'm not going to like. It's big, it should be at the back somewhere in a corner, and I'll be more happy with having it in a corner rather than in here. It's just kind of like ruins it for me. Alright, let's power it on. It has an RGB keyboard, so you can create your own colors, transitions, themes. I don't know how well you're going to see this, but it's already lighting up and it's looking pretty. Yeah. But in terms of build quality, I'm really, oh, it has some kind of like some effects in here. It looks like a PCB, it's exposed, and it has some bleed light from the keyboard, and it has kind of like logos and some gamers aesthetics. But yeah, there is a hinge on this display which kind of angles it nicely for you, so you don't have to kind of like crane the neck and do it this way. But that's the thing. Is this thing powering on? Come on. My older laptop would power quickly. Have I not done something? Do you have to like keep it for 2 seconds? Oh, it made noise. Now it's doing something. Okay. Actually scared. Where's my coffee? Come on, Zephyrus. It's loading. I don't know which version Windows of. I think it's Windows 10. Let's hope it's Windows 10. I don't mind Windows 11, but 11 is on my laptop, mostly because this laptop is so old I can't really handle more than one task. Looks like Windows 10. Hello. So one of the things I can already tell, this is a 165 Hz display and everything is so nice. I'm working on a 60 Hz display on my main screen. It's 4K, it's big.
To set up your device using a screen reader, turn on narrator by pressing Windows and Control and Enter.
Just
For more...
Okay, we do the English United Kingdom. Is this United Kingdom region? Yeah, that's fine, we are in United Kingdom. And the keyboard layout, yes, United Kingdom, keyboard layout, yes, okay. Another thing that I really cared about is the layout of the keyboard. So I have, what's important for me is to have the Controls and Alt not getting confused, and Shift buttons being available. So it's a big Enter, big Shift, that's nice, big backspace, which I like. And those are the most important keys. And then having arrow keys kind of separated. On my original laptop, these were all mixed up, and I would press Alt when I was pressed arrow up when I was trying to press Shift, and that would result in mess when I'm typing, and I'm typing without looking. Alright, I have a Wi-Fi 6, so I can connect to my Wi-Fi 6. Let's enable some security in here, right, by showing you just my face when I'm typing passwords, because you know, it's a wise thing to do. And let's go back to the desk setup. So now I'm connecting to my Wi-Fi, and I'll be able to probably go through the updates. Now another thing is that, can I have the display? No, it's not yet. I need to go to another thing that I can enable this touchpad into be my num key, so you can have this. I don't think it's working yet until I get through to Windows, but I'll be able to do some fancy stuff with it. Okay, I can see that my device actually just joined it. I got the alert from my Thingbox saying like new device has joined. Are you sure you want this device to use internet? Yes, I'm sure. Is that Windows? Maybe it's Windows 11. Maybe I'm confused. It's been a while since I set up Windows 11 actually. That looks a little bit too sleek for Windows 10. So yeah, what are other things that I like so far? You have a button which you can assign functions to this display, keep swapping screens, and set special layouts. And one of the things I really hope to have is the timeline for editing, so I could do like fancy stuff with when I'm editing video. Obviously this will give me a bit of possibility to edit. Now I have a mobile version of GeForce RTX 3070 on here, and I have 2080 on my main desktop. So they are actually quite comparable. So this should be pretty capable editing machine for me, especially if I'm don't want to sit at the desk or if I'm traveling. I haven't traveled for 3 years now with the lockdown restrictions and everything means that I might actually get out once I've got my passports back. But yeah, it's been it restarted. This is gonna be scaring me. I need to figure out how to disable that sound. I don't want a sound on boot. It's really annoying, especially you're trying to do something in at night, right? And it's just a heart attack for either you or your partner. And no, I want to be in control of when the sounds are playing. Thank you, license agreement from ASUS. Okay, so maybe this is just overlay from name your device. Okay, guys, how should I name my device? How do I name? Can't contain only numbers, no more than 15 characters, no spaces or special characters. It's just the Windows My Computer thing. We need a cool name for it. Otherwise I'll just go for Laptop Duo, because it's my, I can't say it's not my second computer, but okay, unless someone's gonna have something more interesting on the chat, and I'm gonna say now, I'll move the chat to the side, then I'll call it Laptop Duo. Here you go, Laptop Duo. It's going to restart again because I've changed the name. Come on. So I might end up writing a short review from the user standpoint rather than benchmarking, because it's not something where I'm not interested in benchmarking device. Of course it's going to restart because it's why not. But it's going to be from the kind of perspective of utility rather than getting all gamery and statistics and stuff like that. I'm sure someone already covered the latest games on this configuration anyway, and I'll be just repeating the same findings. So yeah, one of the things I'm looking forward to is actually having a proper USB Type-C port on a laptop, which will allow me to test portable screens. I have another screen which is capable of 160 Hz, portable screen, which I'm going to review very soon. And now having ability not only just compare it to a 165 head display, but also, you know, just run it with a single cable, makes it easier for me. Previously I only have a one USB Type-C port on my computer, and yeah, it's far from ideal. Again, just need to log into my account, so I'm just going to change stuff. I'm not typing, keep grabbing your other mouse. The keyboard will take some use to it, but so far I like the feel. It's very it requires just a touch of actuation, so it's not particularly hard to type, but I don't make mistake right now, and it's a new keyboard, so it's a very good sign for me that this is going to be a keyboard that I like for typing. Would you like to use the faint sign in faster? Yes, let's go. That's my first time. I'm actually... Ooh, hello. Okay. Now I can sign in with my face. That's the first time I actually had this enabled, and I think it's nice. I'm still gonna have a pin set up, but yeah, I think it's nice to have all set. Okay. Now set up the pin. Okay, you know what's gonna happen. I'm just going to change it, and I'm just going to type in my pin. Alright, have a pin set up. I should be ready to go. I can actually restore lap. No, I don't want to. I want to set up a new device. Thank you. Location, not thank you. Find my device. No, I know where's my device. Diagnostic required only, of course. Ink and typing, no, thanks. Settings, no. Just general ads, no. Come on, Microsoft, you should know this already. What I'm trying to do. How I'm going to use I'm going to use it for gaming. Okay, I'm going to use it for creativity. I'm going to use it for entertainment and business and connect for everything, not just for school. Okay, not using it for school. Here you go, Microsoft. Now you know what I'm doing with my laptop. I don't want OneDrive. No, thank you. Should have clicked the other option. Can I go back? Decline. Disappointing. Okay, Gamer Pass. Ugh. I can claim a Gamer Pass. Subscription charge for Google. No, skip for now. I'm okay. Some setting up to do for my account. I'm in Britain, so it's gonna be UK. No, it's gonna be GB. Yep. Are you not getting my phone number? Provide my email, no, the next. Okay. Alright, checking for updates. So far, I like how responsive is the touch screen. It's very, slick. It's hard to say anything more, but I'm getting used to it quicker than I thought. Like at first I thought the touchscreen on the side is going to distract me because I usually use my thumb, but it's very easy to move from your typing position to kind of use those two fingers to work with the touchscreen. So I actually like this already. I don't think it's going to take me a long time to get used to it. And I think having a touchscreen on the side is actually not too bad. I'll still, for the most part, going to use the mouse. But if I'm on a sofa or something like that, having this next to the keyboard, I think it's going to speed things up. So overall, not too bad. By the way, if you have any questions at this point, just feel free and let me know. There's some warning stickers in here, not to stick your fingers in. So don't keep your bars, food, drink, because that will squish them, and obviously you can damage the screen. But you can't adjust the screen really either up or down. It's prefixed angle, so that's the only thing. During the setup, the laptop was absolutely quiet, so there was nothing in there, and no fans, no noise. Obviously, we're not really using any potential of it. Welcome. Hey, you have so. This display seems a little bit too dim at the bottom, so we'll need to change this. There are buttons as well on this. There's some applications on it. That's a Windows 11. Now we have an answer because I can see this. Begin quick guide. Let's have a look. So you can do fun things in here. This is all touchscreen. So let's continue to see. Tell you what you can do. This is a timeline for editing video and some sort of stuff like a mockup. And okay, action menu, control center, organizer. Let's close this. So let's go to display settings and let's play a little bit with it. So this one, remember location, brightness. Let's crank up the brightness. That is better. Yeah, I have a little bit glare from this light. I might actually disable it. I don't know if you can see it properly. But yeah, there's a small bar in here that you can use to do stuff. So you have your apps you can add. Quick key, handwriting, number key, app deals, my ASUS, control panel settings. You can. Let's keep playing with this. The main screen isn't the display, the touch screen. What else do we have? We have scaling 100, that's fine. 920 by 550, that's okay. And we have advanced settings somewhere here. Advanced settings, refresh rate. So refresh rate on this display is 60 Hz, and we can go down to 48 if you want, but nothing amazing. But the first display, we can crank it to 165 Hz, which is nice. Let's go back to the main display. Let's see what's up with that. The brightness, night light mode, thank you. Color profile. You can, you have a color profiles in here, I guess. HDR 125. That's felt more awkward. That's better. 100% scaling. This is 19. This is as I said, this is just full HD, so it's an 1080p display. I don't mind it because for this screen ratio, it's alright. Okay, so that's nice. So let's so you can just move stuff like this, right? Or you can use a button to send your stuff. Come on, hide, turn off. Yeah, that's the one I want. Ah, okay. There were shortcuts to actually move stuff across. I don't know what that button does. This is just a shortcut for your Republic of Gamer bits. I never used the Republic of Gamer things, I think, so that's my first one. Oh no, I lied to you. I actually have a Republic of Gamer motherboard on my computer. Log into your ASUS account later. So, right now the computer is chilling at 56 degrees. Frequency 3.8. Nice. Fan speed, fan acoustics 21 decibels, and I can confirm that this is a very short, very quiet usage right now. Obviously, I'm not stressing it in any way. So, it's Aura Sync, where we have all game visuals. You can customize the light and do all that stuff. Does that light up? Ooh, does it? Let's see it. No. There was a shortcut where you can change the displays. I don't know how to do it. Obviously, I'll need to read up. Can I do like arrow keys mode, page down mode? So you can change mode with these keys with this. You can do like that. I've noticed you just have to hold it, and then you have your numbers. In the number mode, and the touchpad's not working, which is a bit of a shame, but it's easy enough to. It gets a little bit used to it, but in a pinch, it helps you. Right. Don't want this one yet. But where's the button where I can change it? Okay, let's play with it. Screen pad was display brightness, background custom resolution, scaling. Control center, track reposition, control center button. Okay, it's just a shortcut. Just the brightness. Oh, that's better. Where we have navigation. So this is so I could switch the screens, screen and navigation. I have some gestures in here. This is your usual Windows 11 thing. Can I go back from that? No. Keep forgetting the main screen isn't the display. I'm so used to that. Link to my pair to your phone, or you can have a phone display in here, so you can pair it, and it will have some phony stuff like text messages and messages. Keyboard. Accessibility, lower screen pathway brightness, control window menu. There was a one key on the other model. I've seen the one key swap. You can just throw what's in focus onto the second window. I'm pretty sure you could do that on this one as well. I just need to figure out how to do it. But yeah, but overall, so far I'm happy with how it turns out. Is that auto brightness? I think I've got like adaptive brightness or something going on. Can I just like? Oh my god, how many options. No wonder no one wants to use Edge if you're just going to go through so many options at the beginning. Let's see if this is actually using some sort of ambient display, or because I could tell. Remember Windows Connect, color profile, HDR, scale, advanced information maybe? No? Right, okay, what do we have in terms of devices in here? Device manager. So my configuration is the CPU. It's AMD Ryzen 7 6800H. That's a lot of cores. That is a lot of cores. Can't wait to get to that. I don't like Windows 11. Alt Control Delete. I want my task manager. That's why I wanted. More details. Performance. Look at that. So I have 8 cores and 16 threads. Nice. And NVIDIA. This is 3070 Ti, the laptop version. Memory 16 gigs of DDR5, cooked at 4800. Disk Samsung. This is M.2, 2 terabytes. Whoa. Wi-Fi. We have Wi-Fi 6E from NotEnoughTECH. I'm connected via Wi-Fi 6 as well, so it's gonna be speedy because I can get really nice speeds in here. And the GPU built into processor, it's AMD TM graphics. Obviously, we're not going to use it because we have this one. So yeah. Hello, Sean. How's it going? How's the laser cutter? It's painted. Sunday, I think Sunday I'm going to do a gantry. So I'm going to record a gantry. I'm gonna actually sit down today and order some mirrors for the gantry build. So yeah, that's queued up for this. And we're gonna be doing gantry, and then we're gonna wire it. I've been notified that my laser tube, 80 watt laser tube, is on in a way. Ooh, this is just background, but it's fancy. So yeah. Can I like? Is there any other things I can do with it without? So yeah, next things in here obviously is gonna be installing a lot of my stuff, getting familiar with the laptop, and how's the typing? I'm gonna sneeze. Apologies. Let's see the typing experience and if I can actually type Notepad. So one of the biggest thing for me was obviously if I can type articles in a meaningful way, and obviously this is a new keyboard. I'll struggle at this point, but I hope I'm gonna learn typing quickly on it, and then I'll be able to type semi-proficiently on my knee. I don't know. Can I like increase the size so you can see it? Format. Font. Well, like 20. Okay. I don't know if I can write things quick enough to justify this purchase. Okay. For the first time you use it's not too bad, but I'll need to get used to the keyboard. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, that will take time. I'm very, very quick on my previous laptop and it has a very similar key, so I'm hoping to get the proficiency. Now, the thing that I was worried is, like I said, if you have it on your lap, you're gonna have it quite close. You have to move it out, which then gets the weight of the laptop and the end of your lap, which can start tipping it. And that's the biggest worry for me. So let me demonstrate this, guys, for you. Let's kind of change the camera angle slightly so you can see. I think that should be working great. So I'm gonna take the laptop on my lap, and for browsing, yeah, perfect. I can see this, I can see this, I can access it and do stuff like fancy stuff. That's like matrix stuff. For typing, let's see. I don't know if I can type well from this position. Actually, it's better than I thought. I actually thought I'm gonna be having a problem. Like, does it? It's not too bad. I thought it's gonna be worse, but honestly, yeah. If you're sitting down, that's fine. If you're laying down, like sitting up on a bed or something, and you have your legs stretched out, you're gonna be obviously more comfortable. But this position, yeah, it's not ideal. I prefer to have my palm rested on something, but it's definitely doable, and I'm not going to cry about it. So okay, it's just a matter of getting used to this stuff. What I'm not going to get used to is this absolute bulky big connector. Oh, I'm so gonna hate this. I might have a small pointer for the laser cutter, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure. I'm thinking about having like a ultrasonic sensor to get the distance. But I'm gonna end up with 80 watt CO2 tube to run my laser cutter, so that's gonna be my default tube. I got the power supply, which is already in garage for that, so the upgrade's gonna be quite exciting. Alright, so that's pretty much it from the unboxing, and for everything I will start setting this up and download all the productive things, including a couple of games, and see how it works in like actual working scenarios. I've got some lights in here. I'm disappointed that this is not highlighted. This is not highlighted. This is just like a tape. All that effort. So what I'm going to do, definitely, I'm going to align this and nicely engrave it. I'm gonna do something NotEnoughTECH like I did on my previous laptop. It looked really, really good. The case for the laser cutter was 50 watts. If you jump to the write-up on my website, let me get it for you actually. If you go to this second write-up, there's some links for the laser cutter itself. So this is one from Weber, and this is precisely the same thing as this one, as you can see. Now I have if you've seen my live stream about the engraver, the auto engraver I built, I only recently managed to set up the Wi-Fi and access the controller firmware online, and it's honestly so impressive that I'm really tempted to just rip the controller board from that and add it to my laser cutter. I don't know if that's gonna work like this or not, but it looks really nice. So I'm really tempted. But yeah, I'm gonna have a review of that engraver soon, and it's a really cool piece of equipment. Oh no! I think if I'm going to do the laptop, then laptop's gonna be done on an engraver and not on the laser cutter, because yeah, it's metal, so you probably wouldn't end up cutting it in half. But you know, I'll be trying different things first somewhere on a similar piece of material anodized until I get the setting marks, and then I'm gonna do a nice engrave on it, and it looks gonna look awesome, I think. Like I said, I didn't expect how nicely it would look originally. I think I have it, if you haven't seen it, where is my... I can't type. No, that wasn't... Was that do it? No, that was on the previous one. I did it this one. So, these, as you can see, these ones, there was just a grey background, nothing, no those hexagon, nothing, everything was engraved on there using engraver, and this is very similar surface. It's black anodized aluminum on the cover on the laptop. So yeah, it's definitely just a matter of designing everything, just putting those shapes into Illustrator and working around it, so you don't engrave over the logo, and you kind of work your design into existing bits, and I think that's gonna look fun. Like this looks like a millimeter paper, so you can do like a technical drawing or something, or get my logo with like technical lines. Should look nice, and in here I could do some fancy automation bits, so I don't know. But I'm definitely tempted just to do that, just for the kicks, because I like my stuff customized, and yeah. Yeah, the only thing I hate about this laptop is at the moment is the power supply. That's the only thing that I don't like. Do I have any other special buttons? There's a function, brightness. Ooh, you can increase the brightness on the keyboard. That's actually quite bright. It's quite bright in here because I have like 3 lights, and I can clearly see the highlights on my keyboard, and you should be able to see it on the live stream as well. So the fact that you can see this now, it means they're going to be super bright at night. So that's nice. Some kind of fan profile, turbo, performance, silent. Okay, so you have fan profiles in here. Screen brightness, screen sharing, touchpad. That's it, really, from special options, to my knowledge. Well, there's a W in here. What's that W is for? Don't know. Did I just lock my keyboard or something? I think I might have locked my keyboard. Let's see. No, it's fine. Okay. This is 405. No, I would have to double check. I don't remember out of my memory. For the one I was doing my laptop with, the engraver diode, I have it. This is the laser head I used. Copy. Paste. So this is the engraver head I used on the one I've engraved my laptop. But the one I got, the Auto 3, was actually, it felt cleaner I don't know if that makes sense, but it felt really clean when I was engraving, and I'm super impressed. And that was without air assist, and you can air assist it just so easily by just entering compressor into it, and everything is ready for air assist. So yeah, that's going to be probably next week. Right. Thanks guys for joining me on this occasion. It was nice. I'm super happy. I'll be obviously toying with the new toy for a bit, and then I'll return to writing content because I'm slightly behind with everything. But yeah, now I have a big mean machine. That means I can take it with me and do some stuff on my knee when I need to. And soon enough I'm gonna find out how good it is at editing, because that's gonna be one of the tests. And yeah, and I'm probably gonna try Spider-Man later. Right, cheers for tuning in, and I shall see you very, very soon, I promise.